Why don't? Surely, Shooty's got to have Cowabunga. He's got too much orange on not to say Cowabunga. Well, we've got fantastic Alon Z, Geronimo, fuck off, I'm a woman, and Alon Z again, and so, and then Shooty's got to say, Shooty's got to be Cowabunga. Come on. Okay, in all seriousness, what was Jodie's was brilliant. What was Peter's? What was Capaldi's?
Capaldi,
These are attack eyebrows.
Shut it up.
He did say shut up quite a lot. He, what was his
I'm starting
thing?
to think he didn't have one.
Yeah.
Unless it was Clara.
What was Capaldi's saying? No, that's his end speech. Catchphrase. Forget Clara. Forget shut up. Oh no, they're saying Clara was. He said this hundreds of times. Okay, maybe it was Clara. Huh.
Damn, I looked up a Doctor Who all catchphrases. The one at the top was actually just up to and including 11. So a bit of a shame there.
Yeah, that's. Well, I guess if Capaldi didn't have one, that's a good place to leave it. I feel like
Yeah.
Jodie didn't actually say brilliant that many times. She did, like, straight away. She went, brilliant a couple other times. But I don't think it wasn't. She spawned it. It wasn't actually that frequent, I feel.
But yeah, the reason we're bringing up the Doctor is because...
It's because we finally got content!
Yay!
We finally got content to talk about.
It's been a year since...
Oh god! It's been... Yeah, it has.
It's been a year since the... It's been a year since
a New Year's special, wasn't it?
Since the Master turned into Rasputin and
then turned into the Doctor, but looked the same.
And then didn't, and then
And then they had a perfectly good explanation for why Jodie regenerated, and then that wasn't the one they wanted.
I actually literally forgot. Why
Instead,
did Jodie regenerate again?
They use. Have you seen videos of Stick Fight, or have you ever played Stick Fight?
Stick Fight? I don't believe so.
Okay, well, there's these like levels where there's these lasers on a platform, but if one of your mates stands on top of the platform, it will swing crazy and get other people underneath it because the laser will move. That's basically what happens to Jodie. She gets got by a swinging laser.
Oh.
And that's, even though they could have just, like, said something like the fact that she regenerated into the Master and then regenerated back took a toll and the regeneration process needed to complete. Oh, by the way, it's going to be really fucking weird as well. She's going to turn into an old face. You know, that was on the plate for them. That was literally there. And instead they're like, nah, lasered.
Laser beam, let's go.
So, first things first, what did you think of the new opening titles?
Peak.
The BBC logo was very big. That's the only thing I didn't like. Everything else was really cool, as you said, peak.
Like the song that if we're including closing as well, I found the breathing really weird.
Yeah, people
like what was that? What's that? What's going on?
Did someone accidentally record their dog over that bit and live stream Doctor Who with their dog panting? Maybe it's a setup for the next episode we don't understand. But
I wouldn't like that to be a mainstay.
I really like the theme. I feel like the drop of the logo wasn't as well timed with the music as it usually is.
Yeah.
I also feel like as we're going to discuss this, you're going to be saying you're going to be saying stuff that you love, and I'm going to have to be the fucking depressing one saying, yeah, but that didn't work. I mean, that is the roles we've set out for ourselves.
So where do we go to begin with? Like a play-by-play, or just like greatest hits kind of thing, or just whatever comes to mind?
If we do a play-by-play, we'll be here for ages, and you won't get any Spider-Man. That's a fair point. Let's just talk about whatever you feel like, but kind of. If we could start with the bits for you, like favorite bits, and then any criticisms.
I think the first and most important thing is, despite them not having done any Doctor Who, like officially, I don't know, maybe they call each other up in character once or twice every month, but like the chemistry of David Tennant and Catherine Tate as Ten and Donna, it's like we watched it's like we just put on this episode immediately after series 4.
Yeah,
they haven't changed a bit.
Well, I mean, actually, I feel like Donna doesn't look like she's aged at all. Tennant, I don't know if they. Tennant looks like he has aged, but not like not crazily. It's believable that 10 years. Fucking hell, 10 years ago it was the 50th.
Oh man! Wait, that one with 11 and John Hurt and...
Yeah, that was 10 years ago, and
David
Tennant looked like he did when he was 10. He hadn't aged at all in that one. He has aged, but I feel like that was also partly costuming and makeup. Like, they wanted him to look a little bit older now.
Yeah, there's definitely every possibility of that.
I loved that when he immediately puts the box back when he sees it.
Oh yeah, that was equal parts comedy gold and tragedy gold.
Yeah, and then his mini heart attack when she started calling Rose.
Don't you mean mini hearts attack? But dad joke aside, yeah, absolutely.
A multi-hearts attack. No, yeah, yours worked. Your dad joke did work. It was just
Thanks.
Yeah.
Quick thing I want to throw in. Moment I saw that Meep, I knew we cannot trust this thing as far as we can throw it.
How far do you think that you could throw that thing? It's surprisingly big.
It was surprisingly big, wasn't it? I don't know.
I'd been somewhat spoilt on its true nature by Brynn and Xander going absolutely mad over the fact that this fucker was appearing.
Because he was in like a Big Finish audio or a comic or something.
He was first introduced in comics, and then he was in a load of Big Finish, I think, which those two are both mad over. But I didn't realise he was an out-and-out villain. I thought, from kind of what I got about their discussions of him, of them, the Meep, I thought the Meep was more of a, I did like the was it called the definite clause or something? The
definite article.
Thank you, that's it. I did like that line. I like that line just because it actually kind of contextualized how the Doctor always introduces themselves as the Doctor, and it is the same thing. I liked how that kind of actually really clicked.
Yeah, Four had a line. I know, I'm sure it's a reference to that line in particular. But Four's got a famous line of a Doctor introducing himself. I'm a Doctor. He says, "You might be a Doctor, but I'm the Doctor." The definite article, you might say.
I've barely watched any Tom Baker, but I can hear that in his voice. That's mad.
Oh god, I kind of want to watch Classic Who, but like, how do you even watch it?
Just find random episodes, because honestly, like, I don't, I've watched the very first couple of the Third Doctor. I've watched the very last one of the Fourth Doctor, and I've watched the subsequent, like, straight after first couple of episodes of the Fifth Doctor. Did not like the fourth. Liked third and fifth. So just kind of, you know, but that was just dropping in at really random points. So if you feel like it, just find a random episode. I mean, it's all going to be on BBC now, so you can literally start at the start as much as you know, as far back as possible, or you can start wherever you want to.
Oh,
that's all
cool.
part of the Whoniverse. It's like all been added to BBC iPlayer every season. You know, classic and new. And although, so Shooty's first season is going to be called Season 1 now.
Yeah.
And it's now, like, we have Classic Who, New Who, and the Whoniverse, which is cringe, honestly.
I mean, that sounds like a fan name rather than an actual official name, is the thing.
And
it's
then
like
the branding comes up at the start of every episode with that, and it's like, okay,
like how they do
gets...
the bloody Disney shows where it just... Disney Star Wars shows where it does this silly Star Wars intro and then it actually shows you
and then
the
they
show.
include a sync. They include a sync droid. I love that.
Oh god, do they? I haven't really looked at it. I tune off.
The memes where it was like everyone's like, is that a fucking? It was like it's like R2 and then a sync. It's like everyone goes, oh, a sync.
A sync droid.
But yeah, no, it's like everyone's got their fucking Marvel cinematic opening now. It's like it was Marvel first, then DC tried it for a bit, then PlayStation Studios did it, and they're the only ones who've actually got a cool one, I think. Other than Marvel, PlayStation did quite a cool one. And especially how they then started changing it particular to each game or game franchise. You know, I like that with the Ghost of Tsushima director's cut, you actually get Jin in all of the images, and then with Last of Us Part 1, you got all stuff from Part 1. And Spider-Man, I think you got stuff from Spider-Man, Miles, and yeah, obviously. But now we've got a Doctor Who one, which is, you know, cool. The presentation, the animation looks cool, but I don't like the word Whoniverse. As you said, it sounds fan-made.
It's like if they started referring to the multiverse in Arrow shows as the Arrowverse.
Oh god, yeah. And Oliver Queen would just be sitting in the corner going, what?
What? But yeah. Here's an important topic / question / whatever. How do you feel about the screwdriver?
What, and its ability to conjure up screens and force fields?
The screens I'm fine with. A-okay. Because that lets us that just gives you a free ticket to have him draw up a screen and then be like, look, this is a thing, and that thing is that, you know, that's fine. Like that's a tool.
I feel like if it was for Capaldi, that would be great because he's got such a school teacher vibe.
Oh, he did.
He'd be like, he'd be drawing chalkboards and conjuring himself a little chalk and writing and explaining stuff on there, like a teacher, and getting fed up and tapping the screen. So I've heard it both ways. Yeah, sorry, go on.
But the screens, I think they are too powerful.
I've heard, because one of my favourite things to do after watching Doctor Who is watch people talk about Doctor Who. And so I've heard it talked about both ways. First person really hates the Sonic, really hates how Jodie would always flourish it out of her jacket, really hates how it was overused in her era, and did not like the fact that it seemed to be now creating force fields and stuff. The other person I watch, they were like totally, you know, they were like, I'm not sure. They also were hesitant about it, but, and this was the point that I kind of took away from their perspective, was they're fairly weak force fields, and they take so long to draw up. I don't think we're going to be seeing them very often.
Okay. You know, actually, when you put it like that, because, yeah, it was a rather situational situation.
Yeah.
If they were shooting at him, then he wouldn't have had
He'd be
time to make
fucked.
those. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe
Like,
that's
if
not
he
so
was-
bad then.
If he was behind cover, trying to draw a big one, big enough for him to stand up behind, that wouldn't work because he gets shot in the hand.
Yeah.
Do you think the Doctor would regenerate if he got shot in the hand? Or would he just have a hole in his hand for the rest of his time with that face?
I think he'd probably have a hole in his hand the rest of his time. I was always under the impression that like regeneration is it's what happens when they
death,
die, and like if you get shot in the hand, you wouldn't die, would you? So like it'd just
Well, but would the Doctor bleed out?
well, yeah, maybe, but that didn't happen then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, then they just bleed out and regenerate. You're right.
I mean, how far back could you take it? You know, because if they
Well, I
regenerate
mean-
for getting shot in the hand, what if he gets a paper cut?
We have a new lamest regeneration cause next to the fucking laser.
Yeah. Like maybe people thought it was a little cliche, but I do, and I literally don't know because I kind of dropped off around Matt Smith's era.
Heathen! That's where I started. I started with Matt Smith. Then I went, and after season 5, I went back and watched season 2.
Oh, Tennant's first one.
Yeah, I watched in a really weird order. I was like 5, 2,
Wow. Okay.
half of the first half of 4, 6, 3, the second half of 4,
What?
7, 1, David Tennant specials. And then,
Maybe you were the real time traveler all along.
and then I went through, and then I went and I watched Capaldi pretty straight through. But I did drop off Capaldi, came back, watched the rest of Capaldi until like 3 episodes towards the end of his run, and dropped off again because there was a really shit episode with the light demons. That one was
The
awful.
light demons.
It was like the Guardians of the Light. It was awful. It was so bad. And so I dropped off for like 2 months, and I had them all like on like the last couple episodes recorded on my TiVo. And then Jodie Whittaker got announced, and I was like, I want to get back into Doctor Who. So I went. You know, did not. I watched. I think I actually gave up on that episode. So I was like, I gotta watch the last 20 minutes of this. It did not get better. And then finished Capaldi's era, and then in the lead up to Jodie starting, I went straight back to the start with Eccleston and watched all the way through in the right order. So that
Everything in the
was,
right order. So
that was
smooth.
that was the first time I watched Doctor Who in the right order, was for my rewatch ready for Jodie's era, and then Chibnall ruined it.
Oof. Yeah. For my part, I watched Eccleston. You know, series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I started watching 7, but that's when I dropped off.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you dropped off at season 5. Okay. You're no longer a heathen. You dropped off on the weird bit of Matt Smith's. But I'm
Yeah.
guessing you watched the 50th still at the time.
Oh yeah,
wasn't you?
yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple of episodes of Capaldi.
Wait, have
I
you
saw-
not seen?
I've seen Heaven Sent.
Oh, thank fuck.
Because I
Okay,
saw
good.
Heaven. That's one of the few I saw. I saw that. I was like, damn. You know, wow. This is.
Have you seen?
Is this era sick or something? Like, is Doctor
No,
Who
there's like
good as hell.
4 episodes that are really good.
Yeah, bloody hell, Heaven Sent, man.
Heaven Sent, and Capaldi was heavily responsible for a lot of those scripts, like rewriting
Really? Oh,
and
that's
monologuing
impressive.
and stuff. Like
Oh, that
'cause he-
explains why 12's got all the best monologues.
he was, you know, he is one of those actors with that level that can take material and boost it and kind of be like. And he's also such a huge Doctor Who nerd that he knows
Yeah.
you know exactly what to say and what to do. So, Capaldi stuff, I think you should watch. All of his last season is good, except for the fucking the light one. It's like which is like, I think it's the penultimate to the finale, 2-parter. But all of his last season is worth watching. All of that is brilliant. There's like, no, you should definitely watch all of his last season, and it's all on BBC iPlayer.
Nice. I've seen other than the the regeneration episode, Jodie Whittaker episode. I also saw Orphan 50 whatever because I heard it was 55. The worst Doctor. Orphan 55. Because I heard it was the worst episode ever.
Capaldi and the worst Doctor Who, new Doctor Who episode ever.
I mean, to be fair, I did watch that literally just because I heard it was the worst episode of Doctor Who. And oh my god, it did not disappoint. Holy moly. Benny! I feel so bad for being so annoyed by this old woman.
I was just thinking, just let him die in peace. Like, you really don't want the last thing that you hear is to be your name shrilly shouted. Oh Christ!
And then of course it ends with, oh no, Orphan 55 was actually Earth.
Yeah.
It's like, what? What?
And then the Doctor has a 2-minute speech directly to the camera about how we, the little people, can change this.
Yes, we can change this. We haven't got factories pumping up massive amounts of smoke and oil.
That episode could have been saved if Whittaker had just fucking gone off script and told us to take pitchforks to the big corporations and blow up some oil factories and oil mining. Fuck, you know what I'm trying to say. Definitely on a watch list now.
YouTube and also the FBI. We do not support any of that of which we were saying.
Bradley doesn't support. I am, you know, misguided. I am undecided on my
we got sidetracked rather hard onto like Doctor Who in general, but I do want to go back to.
Let's bring it back to what I would, because I just remembered where we got sidetracked. I was mentioning that I did know about the Meep turn.
Yes, the Meep. Yes.
I thought the Meep was more of like a Han Solo character, so kind of like a bit of an outlaw, but not necessarily evil. So yeah. I don't know if we might see more of the Meep later, and they might have a redemption arc, or I just misinterpreted, and the Meep's always been a bastard. The idea of a fucking sun that turns an entire planet into psychopaths is fascinating, though. Yeah,
that's pretty Doctor Who. To
like something, like they either mined the sun or something crashed into it and turned it ultraviolet and drove them all insane. That is classic.
Here's a weird thing. When the Doctor and Donna managed to reverse the effects of it,
yes,
the effects actually get full on reversed, and the roads start putting themselves back together. I was like, what?
My mum just burst out laughing at that bit. It was like that they did have a limit. That you get the idea that they limited the budget for that section, so they were like, and reverse. It's the way the road, as you said, sewed itself together.
Like, I would have been okay with, like, just, instead of the roads actually crumbling there's just, like, an ominous orange light coming from underneath it.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool. It's gonna blow it up, oh, they stopped it from blowing it up. Instead, roads... that would have been cool. Instead, the roads are now magic.
It could have been like, yeah, as you said, it could have like glowed orange and pulsated like it was gonna blow or something.
Absolutely, yeah.
What did you think of Donna's husband?
I thought it was hilarious how he just accepts
he's
everything.
Great. I thought he was like, because you know, to be Donna's partner, you've got to be pretty kind of tough but also able to just let things go.
Yeah,
and
just
he
roll
was
with the punches.
So chill and so fun. I loved him. He was great. And the way he just walked into that scene, and my parents thought he called it like they said, "Oh, he's gonna faint" or something, and he was like, "No, just business as usual."
Like, so this is happening.
That smells nice.
Oh, what's cooking? Yeah. What else is there that goes on in that? The Rose Metacrisis reveal. That was, and then when they I was like, okay, that happened. And then they were like, and the shed and the toys. I was like, how did I miss that?
The toy reveal was so cool,
and
the fact that we had
Adipose.
Ood. I didn't get the Limpari. I didn't get the fucking. Oh, you weren't. No, in the very last Influx, there were these dog creatures, but basically they were just like weird Chewbaccas, and like literally the very last season of Doctor Who, I did not fucking remember that at all. I did not put two and two together until someone explained that to me. I was like, that's how forgettable those fuckers were. They got massacred in that season.
I started watching Flux. I then realised exactly what Flux was going to be.
Yeah.
After the first episode, I was just like, you know what? I don't want to. Wasn't it actually only 6 episodes or something?
It was, yes.
And I realised I don't actually want to sit through the other 5 episodes if it's just going to be more of that.
Oh, actually, 2 episodes of Whittaker's Era that you should check out now. It's all on iPlayer. Haunting of Villa Diodati and Village of the Angels. That's the two episodes of Jodie's Era written by a woman, and you could fucking tell because it's well written. And the Doctor's well written. And it's just, and that's like the most interesting that we've had the Angels as well in a while, like since Moffat created them, and then added a little bit more lore in Time of the Angels in Matt Smith's era, and then added too much lore with the fucking Empire State Building, which you would have dropped off just before, I imagine.
Yeah.
The Empire
I heard
State
about
Angel.
that. I thought, what?
Yeah.
Is the wait? Is the Empire State Building a weeping angel in Doctor Who canon?
It was in the 30s. I don't know if it still is.
Ah, okay.
I think it might have like changed or something. I don't know. They don't really explain how, stuff like that. It's just like a cool moment. I don't know. But yeah, no, those 2 episodes, that's a really interesting bit of like lore that they add to the Weeping Angels and adds some cool stuff there, and it ends really well. Of course, Chibnall then takes over writing with the very next episode and fucks up the cool ending, but you'll never see, you don't watch that bit and you'll be like, this is cool.
Yay!
But
here's a funny thing that I've heard a lot of people theorize, and I don't know if there's even going to be a resolution to this, but some people are theorizing, when Donna threw the coffee at the end, was that intentional? I bet that was intentional, and I'm just like, does it matter?
No, I mean, what I think is a little bit stupid about that, right? Only real criticism of that entire episode is the fact that the TARDIS console created that coffee, So somewhere within that main console is the ingredients to make coffee, yet throwing the coffee back onto said console in a similar area fucks up the entire TARDIS. So I don't think that's actually Donna breaking anything, though. If we're gonna, like, headcanon here to kind of resolve the stupidness of that implication that something that makes coffee would get fucked up by... I mean, I guess if you poured coffee in the electrics of a coffee maker, it wouldn't do it any good. But at the same time, this is the TARDIS. But to explain this away... Maybe, well, we know the TARDIS is a conscious being because, and is known for temper tantrums and taking the Doctor where they need to go.
Yeah. From,
the Doctor's Wife episode. So, that was definitely just the TARDIS throwing a fit after having coffee spilled on it, probably.
Oh, I like that headcanon.
Yeah. I literally just came up with it. I just kind of explained away the only thing I didn't like about that episode. I forgot how cheesy Russell T Davies's writing could get, like with fucking the season 3 finisher where Doctor becomes like Jesus floating bright Jesus, and then forgives the Master. And in this episode we had binary, non-binary.
Yeah.
Which, fine, to go, that whole concept, cool, makes sense, works. I like how they actually, it was explained with logic. I like how that all worked, and actually had a nice message behind it. But the writing of it was really cheesy. Again, not a problem. But it was just, I was not expecting that line. And it was really, really funny.
I know, weirdly enough, despite the fact that the 3 specials have been billed as like, Tennant and Catherine Tate, I actually kind of thought Donna was dying there.
Yeah, actually, fuck, yeah. I completely... Sometimes a moment just grips you in a way that, and you forget that there's more movie or shows to, episodes to come. Yeah. I actually kind of thought, maybe this was... I didn't know that Tate was definitely going to be in those other 2, though, because there was just, like, they could have been lying,
Oh, yeah, that's true. But, like, when the moment Tennant brought out his angsty, breakdown voice for the Doctor, where he's like, why does it have to be this? I was like, oh shit.
People were wondering why there was a screen in the control, the sections off the control room, and also why did they put prisoners in there? But I mean, maybe it was for I don't know. Doctor Who, it doesn't always have to make sense. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for why it splits off. Maybe it's in case one part of the ship's going to blow up, and so it saves the secondary pilot.
Yeah, could be. I honestly didn't think about the whole screen thing.
Neither did I until someone mentioned it on the on one of the things I watched. That's just I like hearing other people talk about it. It's just interesting to me.
Yeah,
and,
it's an interesting series for that.
Yeah, because everyone's like, I like how I can get, because I only listen to people who like Doctor Who. I don't like the kind of, really heavy criticism people who will find problem with everything. I like finding people who love the weird and the whimsy, but they'll also bring their own perspective and say, this didn't work for me. And then I'll get the flip side where someone said, this totally worked for me, but that other thing that other guy said, I didn't like that. Obviously, they're not having a conversation about it like we are, but, for me, it feels like they are. Can we talk about how the Metis Crisis was resolved?
We absolutely can.
I did not like that.
I concur wholeheartedly.
I have no problem with it being resolved. I actually prefer Donna and Rose to not be dying or die.
Yes.
I don't mind the method that they resolved it being that they just could. I just wished it hadn't happened so quickly in the first episode.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
We have 3 specials. What if there was a little bit of a sense of, not exactly a ticking time, because I think the Doctor even said it slowed down.
It slowed down,
killing,
but yeah.
It's not killing, maybe it would have been one of those things that it wouldn't have actually killed them in their natural, that could have been quite a funny line, is that the Doctor's like really stressing because he thinks this is going to kill them both, but he also forgets that how long humans live or something.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, geez, you've only got 200 years.
Yeah.
Before it blows you up, and then they just look at each other like, mate.
We only live an average of 80. We'll be fine. That would have been quite funny, I think. That could have, I kind of would have wanted them to have, like, maybe the Doctor and Donna go out to adventure, also while it, kind of trying to find a cure to bring back to Donna and Rose, and in the end, kind of having that trio of, brilliant thinkers working on this together, because originally Donna didn't have time. She worked out how to fix the chameleon circuit just with having a different perspective to the Doctor. What's to say that having Rose, Donna, and the Doctor and extra time couldn't have come up with a logical resolution to the meta crisis across those 3 episodes, but instead they just waved it away.
We worked it out already.
Yeah,
we just like
it's like that. I just didn't like it. It was too easy, and I feel like it could have been not so easy.
Yeah,
loads of people are throwing up shit about the fact that like they were able to do it because they were women, and yet like half an hour ago the Doctor was a woman as well. Like, that doesn't really make sense. Like, I don't really care about that. I just kind of wish that it had more gravity, it was a little bit more serious, and they didn't just let it go with a song. It did feel like, they actually say let it go, didn't they?
Yeah. They said
how long do you think it'll be before someone makes an edit? And it's
I'm gonna give it 1 month, maybe.
Donna and Rose in that fucking ice castle, and it's just, but the only line that's said by them is "let it go," and the rest of the time it's just Elsa, and then they just keep getting like edited onto screen to say "let it go" in their like thick British accents,
and all of the ice, snowy effects get orange.
Get oranged. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you didn't like? Anything else you did like?
One quick thing. I did like the. I forgot what they were called, but like the insect guys.
Yes.
Those guys. Like,
I was trying to work out. Sorry.
I was just going to say that was for me some classical Doctor Who design, monster design.
That's what
like
my
the
dad
chompy
said.
hand, the laser gun, the spooky face, the big
wig.
and imposing.
When David Tennant
wig?
just brings out that wig.
That was so cool.
You
the
just made
Shadow
me think
Proclamation. He brought up the Shadow Proclamation again.
I think the last time we heard that was once in Whittaker's era. That's it. It was mentioned once.
Oh, because the Jadoon came back, didn't they?
Yeah, Moffat didn't use it at all. I don't know why Moffat. I think Moffat was just like, I'm gonna punch him. Moffat's doctors were a lot more. I'm just gonna fucking punch you. Fuck the Shadow Proclamation. I'm just gonna punch some people. Capaldi. Sometimes you gotta punch a racist. Yes, no, totally agree. I love the big guys and their big clunky classic Doctor Who outfits. I was trying to work out who they were because I thought they were like, famous actors, like big names that you'd just be like, oh my god, it's that person in the credits, but I didn't recognize either of them. They could be big actors, that they weren't the ones that I was expecting them to be. And it was Professor Sprout as the Meep.
Professor Sprout?
From Harry Potter.
Oh, really?
The herbology woman.
Oh, no way. Huh.
Yeah. That was both versions of the voices of the Meep, but the best thing is that she's quite sweary, so I guarantee there's a version of those evil scenes where she is fucking going off, and they
just goes like, oh, well, the bit where the Meep turns and it's just like,
turns.
Oh, fuck this!
Yeah, and they would have had to
like
edit out all the swears. I guarantee there's a sweary cut.
Release the sweary cut! No, but I think aside from some minor, really minor issues here and there, minor little nitpicks, I think it really feels to me like Doctor Who is back.
I think it's definitely back to the fun cheese of the first of the revival of the RTD era. There was a weird part of me that was expecting it to return to the more kind of melancholy Moffat era, weirdly, which doesn't make sense because it's not him writing it. But maybe that's because that was my big memory of Doctor Who, that's where I started, that's where it felt like logic left the building as well when Chibnall took over, because it was literally Moffat, Chibnall, I was expecting it to go back to the Doctor Who that I recognised, and the Doctor Who that I recognised was Moffat. So no, it's weird because it's very cheesy, but I forgot how cheesy a lot of that Russell T Davies stuff is. So I think overall I was expecting it something totally different, but I was still happy and excited with where we're going. I feel like Russell T Davies wrote the emotional gut punches better than Moffat, but tonally Moffat was more consistent for me, like era-wise, not writers, because there was lots of different writers in both of those eras. But across the seasons that they lead wrote.
Well, actually, do we know when the next one's coming out?
This Saturday.
This Saturday, excellent.
Yeah, we've got 3 Saturdays, and then a Christmas special, and then in spring we'll be getting Shooty.
Oh, that's funny. I heard that the Christmas one was going to be Shooty's first. Unless my information is mistaken.
Your information is probably more informational than my information.
All it was just some random article on the side that said, check out the first exclusive shots of Shooty's Doctor Who in the Christmas special. Oh, I guess it could be that he comes in at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's possible. We know for a fact that these 3 are going to be Tennant. It would be quite cool, actually. Actually, Tennant's first episode was a Christmas special, so why couldn't Shooty's be? I think you're right. I think Tennant's going to regenerate at the end of this 3rd episode, and we're going to get Shooty for the Christmas.
To have closure.
That would be good, actually. I'd rather have Shooty for a little bit before we have to wait a whole period before his first season. They're filming his fucking 2nd season already.
Really?
That was the wrong place in the census to put fucking.
I managed to jump right over it, but
Just from a grammar point of view, not like anything creepy being said. Just like grammar. Sorry, yeah.
well, I mean, you know, I imagine the rules for grammar aren't so hard as fast when it comes to profanity.
What's your profanity?
But yeah. God, that's the Saturday, which means we can do this all over again next week as well.
Yeah, we can be doing this forever. Talking about forever, Spider-Man time?
Spider-Man.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Spider-Man time.
Spider-Man time. Spider-Man time.
Your
Tennant's
final thoughts,
doctor
Spider-Man.
finally has a TARDIS and a screwdriver all his own.
Yes. And then Shooty's gonna get his leftovers, I feel.
Hooray!
I kind of wish Shooty would get a slightly varied screwdriver and a slightly varied TARDIS, like Capaldi put bookcases and chalkboards in Matt Smith's second TARDIS. I think Shooty should do something creative like that. Or just colour it orange all the time, whatever, I don't care. Just do something different.
I mean, Capaldi had 11's screwdriver for like 2 of his series.
I think he had like fucking. I think he had a different Sonic device each series actually, because I think he had Smith's in his first series, then his own in his second series, and then he decided to just use Sonic sunglasses for his last series.
Huh.
I'm fairly sure.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen his series in total, so you'd know better than I would.
I mean, I'm just guessing, so take my word either. From memory, I feel like it was a little bit like that. I was gonna ask you something, but I can't remember it now, so I will. If I remember it, I'll message you on the thing so you can see it and you can answer on stream.
Okay.
Okay, time for me to piss off so you can play Spider-Man.
Take a stance, tolerators and
Bye-bye.
I have some news.
Bye.
And it is dark. Spider-Man was seen straight up terrorizing a neighborhood in Queens. A witness on site reports he moved like something out of a nightmare. Listen, the hunters are bad, no joke. But a possessed Spider-Man? That's nuclear no good. And worse, the other Spider-Man, nowhere to be found. The comments are open, folks. Let us know what you know. Any sightings of the younger Spider-Man, let me have him. He's gotta be okay.
Oh my god, why can't I... Oh, web zip. Boing. Where's that tech? Give me the tech. Actually, don't give me the tech. Give me that crime. Oh, well, I'm here now. Might as well get the tech. Bet that crime's gonna disappear any minute now. Oh, I might yet get to it.
Nobody's getting branded today.
Oh, yeah!
They want to brand us! You have to stop them!
You were foolish for coming here!
Ah, you rusty screw! Have you some of this?
Keep your fire going, Ember!
Oh yeah. That's how we deal with crimes in this hood.
Be thankful any of you can still walk.
Oh! Damn, Spidey. Be thankful anyway. Still walk.
No, I'm sure he's fine. But give me a call if you see him. Thanks, Tim. Miles! I've been calling you. for hours. Nothing.
Uh,
You know Miles has been hunting Lee.
I'll find him.
I'm calling the
I
hospital.
said I'd find him. I've got this under control.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. Not school, not his friends. How to help you. Go help him.
oh yeah, it's prison break time. Oh, those are lasers.
This place has tight security.
Could say that again. Oh, that's something.
Maybe one of the others will. One down. Just need to block the rest of them.
Okay. Well, this one. Oh. Okay.
A small path. Hello? Are these all prisoners? Lee. Was he here?
Oh, Miles probably wants to check Lee's one. Okay, never mind, that wasn't it.
Over.
Oh, wow! Oh god, I feel dumb for not noticing that one.
Guy who knocked me out. What about Pete and MJ?
I thought that guy knocked you out was just a grunt. That's not gonna make you feel any better, is it? How do I turn invisible? Oh no, I've turned into Miles from, like, at the start when he doesn't know how to turn invisible. Okay, there we go. Worked it out.
Raven.
Step. Oh yeah. Well, that isn't what I intended to do, but never mind.
Okay.
That, as they say, is that. Well, everything. Everything's door. Well, that's one way to open a door. Ooh. Laser parkour.
Why would Craven lock me up in here? Ganke, I need you, man.
Well,
What is this? Poison?
oh god damn it, there's always something, isn't there?
Those generators look like they power the fans.
Zap!
Better, but still not good.
What the hell is that? That's glowing purple. That can't be natural. Okay,
Okay. Let's not do that again.
Miles, why are you sliding? What the hell is going on? Miles! Okay, he managed to regain his composure. I'm so glad that was immortalized.
That door. Looks like the only way out.
Oh, hello there.
Way out of here? You will never leave this place. It's starting to feel that way. Cut him for that.
There comes. Oh, wait, that was the wrong one. Never mind, I'll zap you anyway.
Anyway, testing your worth, little spider.
Moving position. I have the jump.
There's another enemy. There we go. Don't shoot me down. So don't you shoot me down today. Oh god, that's an electric netting of electric. Hey, I know how to deal with you. You've got this, and now I'll throw it at you.
He always does. Now, show us what you're capable of.
Can't let him hit me.
Oh, he hit me. Oh, he hit me again. Yeah, I parried him. Did you see that? That made a... Oh, crap. Zap! And he no-sold it. Would you stop firing arrows at me? I'm trying to have a duel with this guy. You know what? You're right. I'll take him down. Thunderburst. I can't believe that takedown didn't finish him.
Oh, you're fast. Gotta keep my distance.
There we go. Just need to apply the right amount of... Wow, I had a lot of stuff I could have used.
There has to be a way out of here.
I probably should heal up just in case.
This place never ends. What if the hunters know who I really am? What if they took off my mask? What if... Genki,
Okay, where you at?
please. Did they get to him?
Oh, shit.
Did they get to Mom?
Don't think about it. Miles, don't think about it.
More hunters.
Craven is calling for more talent.
Craven seems to believe this will be the one. I wonder if he's right.
There is an electricity to the air.
After so many have failed, it seems impossible for anything to kill him. I guess we'll see.
You can come up too.
Sweet dreams. You make this too easy, Spider. Spider
Where's
is
that
here.
nap time you ordered?
Yeah, the spider is here. No, don't do that. Okay, let's just walk on in, I guess.
Could bust through the door. It'll be loud. Maybe there's another way.
Could go in through the... Oh, right. Thanks. I mean, do I really need to fight these guys? Maybe I don't. Or maybe I do.
Stand by. There! Up there!
What? Okay, fine. You can have some as well. Oh, that was one of those double ones. Fumbled some of my inputs there. Other than that, all good.
That looks like an exit. I need to find out why Craven brought me here. Just have to get out of here and call Spider-Man. If he's okay.
It's a weird... Oh, Could just go through the... I keep getting hit by doors and then going, damn, I guess I need to open the door, and then it's like, no, just go over the door. What's going on?
This is...
What, do I walk through? Oh, okay. Wow, this is great. How does he have so many goons? I'm sure there's less physically harming ways of getting excited about something. What? Lee!
I tried.
He sees Lee and instantly goes blue lightning.
Where is the energy of youth, huh? Fight to the death. Or die here together.
So how many people did you kill before I got here?
I didn't have a choice.
You always have a choice.
I wonder if I'm gonna get a new one.
I am done wasting my time fighting weaklings. Prove you are worthy of my life.
I understand you want to kill me, but I can't let you do that.
What makes you think you deserve to live?
I won't die as the man that I was.
You are stronger than you appear, little one.
You don't get to walk away from what you did. The inner demons, Devil's Breath, the City Hall bombing.
Don't recount my sins to me. I know what I've done.
You have no idea.
But do not underestimate your enemy.
Did Craven bring you here, or was this voluntary?
Save your superiority complex. We're both in this arena.
Looks like serving time didn't change you at all.
You're wrong.
Fast. Trying to find an opening.
We awakened something in Spider, and you in him. Show me more.
Do I get another lightning power now?
You'll never defeat me. Spider-Man doesn't kill.
You never fought this one.
Oh! Oh!
Come on.
What?
Just need an opening.
Oh, I'm all...
Bill? Here. Did he disrupt my venom? Move! No more negative energy. My powers are back.
Oh, chain lightning, chain lightning, chain lightning, yes!
Show us your full strength.
Do you feel any regret for what you've done?
Whatever I did to you in the past, it's never been personal.
I'm sure to you it wasn't.
What do you want? An apology?
I want you to feel even half the pain you caused me.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting to jump.
You stay down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, when am I gonna learn? When am I gonna learn? Okay. Oh. Bozo moved from me there.
Yes, there it is.
Oh, no thank you. Yes. Oh, he's gonna do the Super Doom Mega Demon.
Watch him carefully, Spider. He will take what you stole.
Oh, oh.
Yes! Venom's back online.
His power over you has faded. Take back control. I don't want to have to kill you.
Wow! Maybe you have changed!
Oh, got hit. Oh, he left himself open. Oh, he didn't.
You stay down!
Hooray! Oh, crap! Oh, poor timing. Huh? Ooh, bonus gadget shot. I'll do one of those then. Oh, of course, of course. He does one last one.
This is gonna be the last time you hurt anybody!
You're a cliche! At least the other spider has a man behind the mask!
You don't know anything about me! Welcome back, Venom Powers!
Zap! Woo! God, that was a grueling boss fight.
Let's do this my way.
Where are you?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This is you.
I need to keep my
Catch
head
the
in the game. I'm not really here right now. None of this is real.
What's more real than fear?
What are you doing to me?
Taking a look into your soul, I see a boy terrified of being alone, of failing his family.
Keep talking. You're not getting away from me.
No, what the hell? He's firing laser beams now.
You can't hurt me.
Everyone has a breaking point, even Spider-Man. It's just a matter.
Probably should swing, get a little bit of height.
I have all the time in the world to dig into you.
Get out of my head, man.
Out of your head. But there's so much to see in here. So much dread. So much pain. So much doubt.
I'm not listening.
You're strong.
Yes! God damn.
Where is he?
Oh. We're not over, we're not done.
Miles. Pete? You don't get it. I mean, I tried. I tried to teach you, to make you into a hero. I knew you'd always be second best, but... all you've ever done is let people down. Put people in danger. It's not Spider-Man. Spider-Man helps people. You just hurt them. That's not true. Hey, whoa, don't shoot the messenger. It's not even me you're letting down. It's your dad. Oh!
So, your name is Miles. Who are you really? Miles.
Get down here, Lee!
Let's dig deeper.
Fight me, man! You want to end this? Let's fight! What the hell, Miles? I know this is you, Lee! Yeah, of course it is. I'm always here for you. I do everything for you. I'm not listening! Yeah, I'm not surprised you'd say that. Because all that matters is you, right? All you do is take. You put me in danger. You put Haley in danger. And for what? What do we get? I know I'm left behind. That's all we get. Or we end up like Finn. Ganke! Ganke! I know I said it wasn't your fault, but I guess I just mostly felt bad for you. Didn't want you to feel responsible. Especially after... No! Especially after you... Shut up!
This ends when you wanted to, Miles. You're going to let me in eventually. And until then, struggle.
Mijo. Mijo, where are you?
No! Here, Mom.
I can't do this anymore, Miles. You're always gone. Always in danger.
Hmm?
You're going to get yourself killed.
Won't.
And then what?
Oh, that's weird.
You can't win, Miles. I should never have let you try. All it's ever done is make me more alone. Put me in more danger.
No! I want to protect you! I will!
Heard that before.
Mean it!
Not from you. On the day he died, your father told me, just that morning, everything he does.
No! No, no, no!
Miles, please! I love you.
It's enough, Lee.
Miles.
I said that's enough!
Right. It's more than enough. I have everything I need.
I almost timed that Mega Venom Blast perfectly.
Hey there, big man. Man, it feels good to see you. A lot's changed since I left. You became a whole hero.
I couldn't save you. Or Finn. If Spider-Man can't protect everyone, who will?
Come on now. You're more than just Spider-Man. You can try and hide behind that mask, but I know who you are. And what you stand for. I've been watching you.
You have?
And it hurts. What happened to the boy that I raised? You're a coward. Staying in our family.
You don't mean that!
I do. We all do. You're a failure, Miles. Always will be.
No! You never say that! None of you would! I'm not...
It's time to give up. Give up, Miles.
No. Give up! I won't. Give up. Give up.
Give up.
Reverse flux. Oh, that's interesting.
I'm not doing this anymore. You wanna know who I am? I'm the kid whose dad you killed at City Hall. What? He died because you decided your problems were more important than all of those people's lives. Jefferson Davis was a hero who saved people from you. No. I'm done listening to you. Losing my dad? It's not what's holding me back. I was the one doing that. But not anymore.
Yeah, and that's the second Spider-Man you've tried to possess or otherwise whammy and failed.
Please.
Do it, Sekiro!
When you're out, find Spider-Man.
Do not let them escape!
No escape. Ooh, nothing.
Hey, got a report that Mr. Negative's near Feast in Chinatown, but nothing from Miles. Do you think?
Miles is fine. We're out looking for him now. Find Lee.
Oh, we got 2 skill
Miles
points for
has
that
to be
level.
there too. Has to be.
I'll go check it out.
If he so much as laid a hand on Miles.
Let's see. Okay, Miles powers. Ah, here's the reverse flux one. Oh, but what is it? Where's the one where radial? Well, that looks really good. The burst gains a second charge. What else we got there? Oh, that's 2. Symbiote strike. Symbiote blast. Oh, where was the Oh, that's surge meter gain increased ability when you use surge. That's pretty good. I don't know, I feel like I'll get another Miles one. Venom stunned enemies to slightly recharge abilities. Let's just get the big Venom Blast gains. These are partially charged for everyone hit with Mega Venom Blast. Continue to play through the game to get this one. Yeah, because now I've got all of the, it's just the jump one I'm missing. Reverse flux. Oh, it's called Evolved Venom. Cool. I think that... Oh, I'll check the suit. Never mind, I can't check that suit. Is there a suit that I just unlocked? Stealth suit. Oh, the Night Monkey suit. Well, I think that will do for now. I will see you all later. On, like, Thursday for some Spider-Man. Thanks for watching. See you later. Ciao, Arunio. I'm not saying that one again.